quickly. You are welcome to this channel. It is my pleasure to share with you something wonderful, something that will really transform your life and help you develop a positive mindset. So the topic of today is how to develop wealthy mindset. How to develop wealthy mindset, and we are going to be talking about how to quickly develop your mindset and eliminate the negative mindset and adopt a positive mindset so that it can help you build up your personal development and make you focus your attention on something that will really transform your life and help you better your life. So, without wasting much of your time, I would like to quickly look into what mindset is all about, what it means, what mindset is all about, or as in the meaning of a mindset. What is mindset? So now, quickly, let's look at the definition of mindset. A mindset is a set of assumptions, methods, or notions held by one or more people or group of people. A mindset can also be seen as arising out of a person's worldview or philosophy of life. You can quickly look at the definition, the meaning of mindset. Mindset is nothing but something that you have in your mind. Something is a particular assumption. I'm very sure that you know the meaning of assumption. Assumption is not something that is always true. It's not something that is always real. It's something that you thought. It's something that exists in your mind. Something that you assume it to be true. I think what you assumption, or some kind of methods or notions held by one or more people. Something that you held in your mind, something that you keep in your mind, something that something that you accumulate within your mind, which might not be true, which might be true, and it might not be true. That is what mindset is all about. Now, since you have seen, I want you to underline this assumption. I want you to underline this assumption, and I also want you to underline this notion so that you can be able to understand how your mind can attract wealth for you and how it can attract problems for you. Now, take a look at how it looks like. A mindset is a magnet. So this is just like the way you look at life, the way you see life, the way you view life, the way you view things, the way you view people. You can see they say mindset can also be seen as arising out of a person's worldview or philosophy of life. So most time, what we put in our mind is what is actually becoming reality in our life. If you think there's a particular quote I love about. I don't know. The quote is if you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. I think the quote is from Thomas Edison. If you think you can't, if you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. So most of the time we allow our mindsets to dictate our destiny, and as a result of some of all these assumption, some foolish assumptions that are not true most times, or the notions that you have right from your birth, from your parents, some of the things that they have told you, You will now keep believing in it, and at the end of the day, it materialize into your action, into some decision that you make. What if this happen? What if this? There are a lot of things that you're supposed to have done. You let your negative assumption, you let your negative notions, hmm? You let your your superstitions to dictate, to control your destiny, because you don't know how to develop positive mindset. You only go about with a very negative mindset. You don't believe that you can actually achieve more than what you're actually doing right now. You don't know, because you don't believe it. Look at it now. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. If you think you are going to be rich, definitely it will change your attitude, and you begin to adopt the rich people attitude, and it will later translate into becoming a successful person. You can see that when you wake up on a daily basis, you have two options. It's either you wake up and become happy, or you wake up and become unhappy, because happiness depends on your mindset and attitude. It depends on what you think about. It depends on the kind of assumption that you have. It depends on the kind of things that the notions, the kind of methods, and the way and manner you view the world, your life, and the people in it. That's what actually leads to what is happening right now in your life. So you should do everything possible to eliminate the mindset of can't. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't achieve this. I can't achieve that. I can't start that business. I can't write my book. I can't prospect. You can't do this. You can't do that. When are you going to begin to change that the word can't into I can? I can do it. I can achieve success. I can talk to people. I can start my own business. I can write a book. I can start my own foundation, my business, everything. You can do it, because you must first of all win the war within your mind before you can win the war outside your mind. And that is why they say the mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets, and the more it can expand. And if you, I want you to realize is that the mind has a powerful way of attracting things that are in harmony with it, either good or bad. So you must let your mind be in a harmony with positive things. Positive, try to hold positive images in your mind, in your memory. Try to hold positive pictures in your mind. And forget about, and there is a particular book I read which says that focus on what you want and forget about what you don't want. If what you want is success, prosperity, financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, abundance, impacts, positive impacts, global excellence, exposure. If those are the things that you want in your life, you must channel your thinking, your mindset, your assumption, your methods, and everything. You must channel it towards those things that you want, and forget about what you don't want, because what you don't want is not the bone of contention, because what you want is you must work towards what you want so that you can get it. If you are working towards what you don't want, you will surely get what you don't want. But because you don't want to focus on what you don't want so that you get what you don't want, you have to focus on what you want so that you can get what you want. For instance, now you don't have any business with poverty, you don't have any business with mediocrity, you don't have any business with inability to take good care of your family. Yes, you don't want to be sick. You don't want to go to jail. So why focusing on the actions, on the attitude that will take you to jail? You don't want to be sick. You don't want to live the rest of your life in the hospital. Why focusing on unhealthy foods? Why abusing drugs? Why focusing on smoking? Why focusing on excessive alcohol intake? And the reason why you focus your attention on those negative things, because you don't get your mindset right. If you get your mindset right from day one, your mind will be telling you that don't do this. If you do this, this is the negative things that we are going to get. Do this, because if you do this, this is the positive result that you will get. Definitely, you let your mind direct you and work towards your mind. But if your mindset is negative, definitely it is going to generate the negative result for you, because what you think about becomes your action, it becomes your attitude, and your attitude will definitely generate the kind of results that you want. Now, quickly, let's take a look at some of the powerful quotes. You can see, just like I said, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible. Look at this one. Happiness depends on your mindset and attitude. Look at this one. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. Look at this one. Very powerful. I love it. You cannot make progress without making decisions. And this decision is something that must go along with what you want, with something that comes from your mind. Look at this one. I even love this one. Very, very powerful. I am responsible for every result in my life. If I want different results, I have to change my thoughts and actions. Because your thoughts become action, your action become results. So you need to be very, very careful. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You can see. Let's take a look at this one. I think this one is also very powerful. Take a look at this. The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. As long as you really believe 100%, yes, you can do it. You can do it, but you must first of all have the picture of that ability to do it. You must first of all hold the picture of the kind of the how the you must first of all hold the picture, the image of how the consequence, the result you are going to achieve when you do it. Without that, nothing can be achieved. So you need to focus heavily on the kind of things that go around your mindset. Think about what you think. You need to focus on what you think about, because what you think about becomes your action, and your action become your results. If you want to become good, you need to focus on doing good things. You need to focus on thinking about good things, and that is the best way to achieve success in life. You develop positive mindset and eliminate all those negative thoughts, eliminate all those negative assumptions, eliminate all those superstitions. For instance, you want to go and prospect a client. You don't know, but you first of all have a thought that this client is going to reject your offer. You can see that is something you have never tried. If you don't try it, you won't know how the result will look like. It's until you try it. It's until you it's until you pick your callers, talk to the customer. It's until you make an attempt to over to offer your product and services before you can know the kind of results. You cannot justify the outcome without making an attempt. And that is the reason why you must try and do everything possible to develop positive mindset. Let everything you think about, let it be positive. Think about abundance. Think about success. Think about prosperity. Think about financial breakthrough. Think about creating value for people. Think about providing solutions to people's problems. These are some of the things that will make you achieve success and make you ever and never ever need to be worried about lack of money again, because you have already focused on things that will attract, that will generate consistent income for yourself, because your mind is like a magnet. Your mind magnetizes to whatever you use it for. If you use it to think about something negative, bad things, poor things, that is the exact thing it will magnetize to you. It will only magnetize what you use it to focus on. If you focus your attention on positivities, on success, on prosperity, on creating value for people, on solving problems, on making a move, on prospecting, on doing things that will generate substantial results for yourself, definitely that is what you are going to get. But if you think otherwise, definitely that's why they say, if you say something is, if you say the word impossible says I am possible, because you have already looked at it in another perspective. So don't let your thought derail your progress and your destiny. Do everything possible to make sure you control what is going on in your thoughts, control what is going on in your mindset, and see how you can channel your mind into what you want, because it is only focusing on what you want that will help you to get what you want. I hope you have been able to gain one or two things from this video. If you actually enjoy this video, do everything possible to make sure you subscribe for our channel, and hit the bell notification so that whenever we create a new video, you can be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much.